Yes. There we go again. Back to the distant spring again. I hate this place.
This is your last day here, though,
Yeah,
right?
this is the last day here because this time I got all the pieces. I was not gonna go back here again. Oh god, I'm so tired of the distant spring. By the time I get to this point, I just get so tired of everything here. Friggin' water everywhere. Now for some music!
Ta-da!
Yeah, there were,
Slight problems.
yeah. For some reason, my video, at some point, right around where it cut off right there, it stopped putting any sound at all. So it was completely mute. And
That would just be boring.
yeah, so I decided to add in some music of my own in here. So, because, it seems like if it's boring, it was just us talking. So it's gotta have some nice background music in here. But either way, this piece isn't too difficult to get. All you gotta do is just throw your Pikmin up here. You just need blues. You can make it. You can actually, do...
Alright, everybody, line up, get ready to throw. Hup!
Right. So your Pikmin didn't fan out so much, that wouldn't happen. Like,
Don't worry, Olimar, we'll give you space in case you're throwing a bomb.
oh my god! Thank the day. So that's done. I already went through here and cleared out all the enemies, as you can see. So the number 2 Ionium Jet. It's easy on the eyes. That jet is so hot right now. Anyway, I cleared up all the enemies, so they should be able to make it back home on their own.
That jet vaguely resembles a bike horn.
It does. So I'll leave them to do that while I try and deal with this piece. This piece is so much.
This is the one with the 2 different candy pops, right?
Yeah. This took me a while to figure out when I was first playing. I got a little bit closer there. There we go. Heap them all up there, all of them. Everybody get up there. There we go. So, yeah, originally I noticed when I was first playing this that if a Pikmin falls in the water and there are blues around it, the blues will rescue them, So, my original theory when I was doing this was to turn a bunch of them into yellows and then have a group of blues below the wall and then drop the yellows in and then hope the blues threw the yellows onto, solid ground. And that kind of worked, although I lost a lot of Pikmin doing it that way. And then later on I realized
that's not the way you're supposed to do it.
I realized later on you can actually just throw the Pikmin onto ground. It was like, whoops. Something's got a hold on me. A candy pop. Meanwhile, the piece makes it back. Beep beep. Number 2, Ionium Jet.
I wonder if that's a reference to Star Wars.
Oh, it is.
Well, TIE fighters are called TIE fighters because TIE stands for Twin Ion Engine.
Oh, really?
So number 2 Ionium Jet is I wonder.
Could be. Very possible. One more piece and then I can get out of here.
Forever!
Finally. Come on, yellows. Let's get out of this ground, dude. There's a puppy over there. You can see the pellets I dropped right over there. I'll pick this up later. But, once you get the yellows out of here, I think there's still a few Pikmin in. There they go. I don't know why I wouldn't spit those out before. It's weird to me still that the candy pops don't...
Filthy whore.
Yeah. The candy pops don't fade. Like in Pikmin 2, you can only throw, I think, 15 Pikmin into a candy pop. And
Good job there.
Yeah, I know, almost lost that one right there. Whoops! I was trying to pick a Pikmin, it was it's a little not close enough, I guess. But then usually you can only throw what was this? 15 Pikmin into a candy pop, 10 or 15, and then it dies. And you can't do it anymore. But that's not a problem with this one. So I guess they intended you to use it for puzzles and such. They didn't want to cut that off for it. But there, you can just throw them onto the ground right over there. And I didn't know that at the time. I thought I couldn't make that throw. So I went and got the blues here, and I had the blues throw them back onto the ground.
And you need the yellow Pikmin because the yellow Pikmin fly high.
That's right. They fly very high enough to get this piece up here. You're going to need at least 30 of them too. So this piece is just really obnoxious to get. And of course, once you get that piece down, the Kronos reactor. Strange new technology. I like that this just doesn't understand anything in this shit.
Or it's I know it's broken and I know I need pieces to fix it, but I don't know what broke.
I can drive it. I don't know how it drives, but I can drive it. Yeah, the thing is also, of course, now that you got the down, you can't have your yellows carry it back because there's water everywhere.
So they'll just mill around confused.
Yeah, so so you gotta turn them back into blues. I don't know.
What are you doing?
I was kind of throwing with reckless abandon there. It's like, oh, close enough. There we go.
One of the Pikmin kids on the...
Okay, but no, I got this piece. I got it. Guys, I need your help. I can't do this by myself. Well, it was kind of tedious, really. But there aren't a lot of puzzles that require candy pops. This is one of them. You can. Well, actually, I don't know if you can do this out of candy pops because you need yellows to get that piece up there. I'm pretty sure, unless you like, I don't know, did a running throw and got lucky. I get there's some people out there that probably could do that. But basically, you do need to use the yellow candy pops to get in here. Of course, you could always have the yellows bring it down and have a fleet of 30 blues already there. That will take it from there. But I didn't do that. I don't know. I wasn't that pressed for time, really. Because even though I've spent a lot of the day clearing out the area so they can make it back to the ship in time, it's still only about halfway done. So I'm not like exactly on a tight limit or tight schedule. Darn it! I didn't do that. Poink.
Yeah, I wish.
I know. I wasn't timed that carefully. That would be nice, though. There we go. Sudden sense of liberty, indeed.
Alright, everybody, grab the piece!
Let's go! Woo! Anyway, they go. But, there we go. You can see the transitions here are a bit more jerky because every time I try to do this in Movie Maker or any of my other movie programs, whenever I try to add a transition, it would crash. So I decided, like, you know what, screw it. I'm just gonna friggin' whatever. It's not that big a deal. Hopefully these problems will not affect the rest of the days. That'd be really irritating.
Oh god, trying to edit the final day was bad.
Ugh. I really hope the other days are going to. The last days are going to be hard because I'm pretty sure I spent all of the next day doing stuff. And each day in Pikmin generally runs about 15 minutes. But I'll see if there's enough that I can trim down. But,
I have some music that's longer than 15 minutes.
It's true, but YouTube doesn't like movies that are over 10.
Well, YouTube can bite me.
Yeah, well, I gotta put them on YouTube. It's almost sundown. The morning sun. Yeah, I could. I'm thinking about it, actually. It depends on how the next day breaks down. I'm gonna have to look at it and see how much I can trim down. And if it gets too big, I'll just put it up in 2 halves. Nothing I can do about it. I know that the very final day will be short because at that point I would have unlocked all of the obstacles to the final boss. And at that point you just have to beat the boss, and I can do it. So, but the last day, it's just the next day that's going to be really long. I think. 0! Woo!
Everybody do your shit.
Beep beep! I really don't know what happened to the sound. I'm guessing it was just like a recording loop or something.
Well, because you paused it, and then when you came back, the sound was gone.
Yeah, and there was definitely a weird video error at the same time in the file. So something weird happened. I'm just hoping it was just a random thing and not repeated. And Olimar's ship takes off to the sky! And I didn't leave anybody behind! Screw you, Distant Spring! I'm never coming back!
You sheer grubs will go hungry.
You could die! You could die! There we go. 22 days since impact. Last but a single part remains. And that was...
For the music.
Yeah, that was one of the longest remixes I had that I liked. There was another remix I was really tempted to use, but that was only 7 minutes and that was not long enough. Just too bad.
I could have given you the fish cover of the 2001 Space Odyssey theme.
That's true. I might put up the second one with the other remix just as like a, hey, I like how this fits for this, but either way, we'll see. Saving, save complete, what's our next area? Where are we going now? Poink! It's called the Final Trial. Check it out, it's raining. Or